Nature's fury is building on the horizon. A tornado, one of the most terrifying forces known to humankind, is taking shape. Winds that will soon reach speeds of over 300 miles per hour begin to gather strength. Dust, trees, and anything in its path are all destined to become part of this violent vortex. And now, the Challenger, an engineering marvel designed for speed, built to dominate tracks across the globe. This Formula One car is a testament to human ingenuity. A carbon fiber body, lightweight yet strong. Powered by a 1,000 horsepower engine capable of pushing speeds beyond 200 miles per hour. Air is everything to an F1 car. The aerodynamic downforce generated by these complex wing structures presses the car to the road, allowing it to hug every inch of asphalt. But what happens when the carefully calculated aerodynamics clash with unpredictable, chaotic winds? We're about to find out. Inside the cockpit, there's no time for hesitation. The driver is working to stabilize the car, hands tightening with every movement, reacting to the rapidly changing environment. Wind speeds are rising. The car is already nearing 200 miles per hour. Every input counts. Every second matters. From the driver's seat, it's like staring into chaos itself. The tornado pulls everything in. Its low-pressure core acting like a colossal vacuum, accelerating everything towards it. The pressure is plummeting, and the crosswinds are fierce. Our driver has mere seconds to react. They must thread the needle and keep control amidst absolute disorder. And here it is, the moment of impact. As the F1 car meets the edge of the tornado, everything becomes unpredictable. Winds from multiple directions collide, tearing at the aerodynamics, disrupting the airflow that this car depends on. The suspension is taking a beating, absorbing impacts while trying to keep the tires glued to the ground. But amidst all the chaos, the car presses on. Its driver focused, determined. As the F1 car enters the tornado's debris field, the driver faces what is, in essence, a wall of flying shrapnel. Tornadoes create different zones, an outer shell where the forces are turbulent and chaotic, a transition where speed and rotation start aligning, and the eerie, dark core where all forces converge. The car's carbon fiber construction is designed to be strong yet flexible, capable of withstanding the incredible forces seen on a racetrack. But nothing about this environment is predictable. The left front wing takes a direct hit. The airflow collapses, and turbulent vortices begin to form. In this chaos, downforce, the lifeline of this machine, is disappearing. The cockpit view reveals the true extent of this challenge. Visibility is near zero. Warning indicators are flashing. Stability control struggling to keep pace with the ever-changing dynamics of airflow. The pressure is dropping fast, and the driver must rely on instinct, reacting to every subtle movement of the car, fighting for survival. Entering the tornado's outer shell means enduring relentless turbulence, winds from every direction, debris from all angles. But now, the car breaches the transition zone. The debris starts to clear, and for a brief moment, it almost feels as if control is returning. But up ahead lies the true test, the eye of the storm, where pressure is at its lowest and danger is at its highest. The transition brings moments of deceptive calm. The pressure outside drops dramatically, and, for an instant, it almost seems manageable. But the driver knows better. They grip the wheel, holding steady, eyes focused, even as the halo system takes a direct hit from flying debris. It's a reminder that this battle is far from over. Now the car barrels towards the core, the eye of the storm, the point where everything converges. Low pressure, chaotic winds, swirling debris. The air pressure drops even lower, making the car feel like it's floating, downforce compromised. Every sense is heightened. For the driver, this is a test of skill, endurance, nerves of steel. The tornado's eye is now within reach. The winds at this point have aligned into a powerful spiral, a vacuum, pulling everything in. The front wing struggles, flexing as the airflow breaks down. Every adjustment made by the driver is a calculated risk. They're pushing physics to the limit. This is it. The start of the storm. The eye is a strange, almost deceptive place. A quiet center amid the chaos. For a brief moment, pressure stabilizes and the indicators flash green. It's a fleeting moment of calm, a false reassurance that somehow control has been restored. The driver knows better. This is the quiet before the storm truly unleashes. Air pressure begins to stabilize, and for a moment, the aerodynamics start to recover. But this is still a race against time. The low pressure here is only temporary. What lies ahead is the challenge of escaping. The attempt to escape begins. The side intakes are choking on dust. Airflow becomes unpredictable, and the car is forced to fight for every ounce of downforce. The driver accelerates, knowing that ahead lies the true test, the swirling wall, where the forces are at their most chaotic. The driver's nerves are tested like never before as they brace for impact. The moment of truth. The car breaches the wall, entering the swirling fury of the tornado's outer edge. The crosswinds slam into it, shaking its stability. In the midst of this chaos, the car's aerodynamics have collapsed. Downforce is almost non-existent. It's now about survival. Keeping the car straight, keeping the speed, and fighting through. The driver has to navigate not just laterally, but also fight to keep the car from being lifted off entirely. The car's front wing flexes under the strain of extreme dynamic loads. Every ounce of carefully engineered downforce is collapsing under the sheer randomness of these forces. The airflow, normally smooth and predictable, breaks apart, leading to chaotic vortices that threaten to destabilize everything. The driver is navigating not just speed, but survival itself. The car pushes forward, and with one last burst of speed, it emerges from the chaos. The swirling winds and debris begin to recede. The sunlight breaks through, and for a brief moment, it feels like victory. This was a test of engineering, human determination, and sheer audacity. The car made it through, barely. The storm may be behind, but the marks it leaves are unmistakable. The landscape bears scars, broken branches, uprooted trees, shattered fences. The F1 car continues its journey, battered but still moving, a reminder of resilience, of what happens when the human spirit and technology are tested against the forces of nature. For the driver, this wasn't just about speed. It was about control, resilience, and staying focused when everything else was chaos. And now, there is calm. A moment to breathe, to think, to reflect. The journey continues, but the storm has passed.